Hello, folks. Welcome to Spanish Fork 17. We have a Saturday afternoon matchup for you. It is the Cedar Reds up against the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. Joining you on the broadcast today is Andrew LaRose. Thanks for tuning in. And we are off with the Reds with the ball here. And we're going to actually go ahead and just kind of reset things here. Looks like there's a off-ball foul here on number 15 for Maple Mountain. Ball inbounded here on the side for the Reds. First possession here of the game. Trying to move things around here. 3-ball up for Cedar, and it goes down for the first bucket of the game. That one in there by Green. Green with his first bucket here of the game. 3-0 here, Maple Mountain, and they answer right back with Jackson. Score now 3-2 in favor of the Reds. Nice defense here by Maple Mountain. Recovered there by Erickson. Outlet pass up. Beautiful finish there to get things off. Allen with another bucket there for Allen. So now it is 4-3. Nice bucket there for Cedar. Score will now move to 6-4. 4-5. Erickson here with it for the Golden Eagles. He will hand it off to Cromanhook. Swinging it up. Drives into the double team. 3-ball up. Rims out, but nice battle there for the rebound. Gets it again and ends up getting fouled. Excellent effort there from Cash Jackson to grab the couple of offensive rebounds, and he will head over to the free throw line. A couple shots. Score 6-4 here in favor of Cedar. Free throw rims out by Jackson. So 4 early points for Zach Allen, 2 for Cash Jackson, who goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 3 points for the Maple Mountain forward center. Little press there by the Golden Eagles. Pays off with Erickson stealing it. Excellent drive up. Oh, just a bit short, but he does draw the foul. Second team foul there for Cedar. Lydier going to the line. Make the first one. Ties things up here at 6-6. 6:04 left here in this first quarter. Now ahead with the second free throw going in for Lydier. 7-6 ball game here in favor of the Golden Eagles. Nice pass. Unable to finish, though. At the rim was Davis. Little tussle there and it will be a jump ball. It will be awarded to the Golden Eagles with the possession arrow in their favor. Good hustle play there, though, from Davis to force the possession arrow on over. 7-6 Maple Mountain over Cedar City here on Spanish Fork 17. Again, swinging things around. Excellent pass inside. Kicks it back in to Lydier. Excellent finish there for Cole Erickson and draws the foul. Good feed there on offense, able to get the point guard moving and towards the basket. It'll be now 9-6 with a 3-point play opportunity here for Erickson. He will cash it in. Again, nice job here by the defense as they force the bad turnover there by Cedar. Nice outlet pass in and great finish. Lydiard gets another one, 4 points for him. There'll be a foul there on the Golden Eagle defense.
Golden Eagles, Allen, his first team foul. Checking in for the Reds is number 2, Key, number 14.
Foul is on Allen.
And number 23, Chris Reed.
Rowley and Reed in the game here for Cedar. Score is 12-6, just a bit under 5 minutes here left in this first quarter. A lot of movement. Oh, excellent alley-oop opportunity there. Davis unable to cash in on it, though. Golden Eagles once again on the attack. Lydiard elbow. That will rim out. Collected there by the Reds. Good drive. Smothered on defense, though, and the ball does eventually leak out for Maple Mountain. Cromanhook with it. He'll feed to Jackson. Jackson into Erickson. Finds Lydiard outside. He's going to make another little mid-range jumper. That's a beautiful shot from Lydiard. Leads the game here with 6 points. 14-6 Maple Mountain. Green with it. Fake there by Davis in the corner. Trying to find someone, gets it poked out. It'll be a reach on Lydiard. First foul and second team foul for Maple Mountain. 3 team fouls here for Cedar. 3:55 left here in this first quarter. 14-6 in favor of the Golden Eagles. Deep 3 ball here will go off the front rim and off the Golden Eagles, and it'll be stay here with Cedar as Lydiard just toe taps that line, trying to save it and keep it in bounds. Green to inbound the pass, gets it into Davis, and he'll finish it off. Well, first basket of the game there for Davis. 14-8 now, Cedar. Jackson double team there and draws the foul. I believe that they're going to call that one on Davis. They are not. They're going to call that one. Call that one on Reed, I believe. Oh, off the rim. Beautiful bank shot there from Lydiard. Just not quite able to finish that one off. Stolen by Cromanhook. Try to get it out, so Lydiard does not touch it. It'll be off of Cedar and will remain Golden Eagles ball. 14-8 here. 3:23 left in the first quarter. Erickson with it up top for Maple Mountain. Get it in, penetrate, back over to Erickson. Hard pass to Lydiard, gets it into Jackson. Jackson on the drive, kicks it out. 3 ball down. Excellent shot there from Allen. Moves him to 7 points on the game. 17-8. Golden Eagles really extending their lead here. The full court press has really been bothering Cedars. They've really not been able to kind of settle in on offense so far on this one. Good swarming defense so far from the Golden Eagles. Try to get this one inside. They get it back over to Jackson. Excellent effort, but the foul is called on Allen.
Fouls on the Eagles. Allen, second. 13 foul. And for the Golden Eagles, number 1, Day, number 5, Evans.
Day and Evans in the game here for Maple Mountain. Davis at the line here for Cedar after making the layup. Converts to and one opportunity. 5 points for Davis. Payne back in the game for the Reds. Score is 17-11. Maple Mountain over Cedar here on Spanish Fork 17. 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. It's been kind of a quick-paced game here. Nice move, unable to finish it off, though, as that'll end up being short by Jackson. A little bit of a scan there, not seeing anything. Another deep three here. This one's going to be a little bit long. Eventually collected by Cedar. Soft touch at the rim. A little bit of a late call there on the shot. Foul's going to be on Erickson. So now both teams are sitting at 14 fouls here so far. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left here in this first quarter. Fast-paced, frenetic game so far here. 17-11 in favor of Maple Mountain. Free throw is in. This one rattles around and finds its way down. It's now 17-13, just a 4-point lead now for Maple Mountain as Cedar has started to kind of find a bit of a rhythm here on offense, drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. Excellent feed into Cash Jackson and a great finish there. Goes up and around, a little bit of a reverse there. Score now 19-13. And beautiful finish there. Erickson swarming defense. Again, this full court press defense really has been applying a lot of pressure. It's, I think a bit of confusion there as their point guard just about ended up turning the ball over. Actually does turning the ball over here. I think Cedar coach is asking for a little bit of explanation here as the teams move to the other side of the court as the Golden Eagles force the turnover here. So again, 19-13, $1:44 left here in this first quarter. Again, Maple Mountain looking good so far here on offense and applying enough pressure here on defense to be able to keep Cedar City mostly at bay here. Erickson pump fake, eventually kicks it out. They get it inside to Jackson. Jackson swarmed once he gets it. Drive here, kick out. Drive, move. Erickson with a nice three ball here. Will be off the back iron and collected by Cedar. They try pushing things up here, create some tempo. Excellent hands by Jackson, diving for the ball. Eventually it ends up in Cedar's hands. Long three ball goes down. Oh my goodness. Fantastic there for Cedars. Now they've cut this thing back to 3, 5 points there for number 11. Okay, so movement, corner three opportunity here. Off the front iron, collected by Jackson. He'll kick it back out. Croman hook, gets it back. Jackson push shot there and gets it down. Jackson now with 7 points. He ties Allen for the team lead here so far in this first half. 21-16, 35 seconds left here. They get it inside, kick it out. Little mid-range jumper there off the back iron. Nice collect there by Cedar, but eventually brought in by Jackson. 20 seconds left. Good move. Oh, gets it tipped out. 13, 12 seconds left here as Cedar looks to settle things down here and be able to get this last shot off here of the first quarter. Get it inside. Three ball up and in at the buzzer. Oh, my goodness. That is 8 points for Kelly, who just came alive there at the end of that particular quarter. The score sits at 21-19. A close ball game here between the Cedar Reds and the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. We'll get you the second quarter when we come back on Spanish Fork 17. Okay, welcome back to Spanish Fork 17, quarter number 2 of this one between the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles and the Cedar Reds. 21-19. Really back and forth game here so far. Maple Mountain was able to get a fairly big lead, was up to a lead of 8 at one point, but Cedar able to scratch their way back into this one via Kelly. Kelly with 8 points so far in this game. Really, he's done a nice job off the bench for the Cedar Reds. They do miss out on that first possession. The Golden Eagles will have an opportunity here to extend this lead and get themselves really in good position here going into the second half. Lydier with an elbow jumper that's going to go off the rim and rebounded by Cedar. Good drive, kicks it back out. Back out to the perimeter once again. 3-ball up, off the front iron, and collected eventually there by Maple Mountain. Good drive, nice. Euro stepping in and down. Excellent bucket there. Score now 23-19. Good old Monsters Inc. number. Just under 7 minutes left here in this first half. 4-point lead for Maple Mountain. Davis was stuck there in the post. Eventually gets it over to his point guard, who just kind of gets double teamed there. Gets a little bit lost. Nice move off the back of the rim, though, and collected by Maple Mountain. Been a lot of clamoring for travels in this game. It's kind of funny. Both sides have not been particularly enthused with the officiating so far. Just one foul here so far in the second quarter. Nice drive. Not quite enough English on it, but good job there to collect the rebound. Gets it swatted away, though, by Cedar. Cedar out on offense now after a nice defensive possession. Down 4, they get it into their big guy, who makes a very nice move. Excellent spin there by Davis. He's now at 7 points for Cedar, 23-21. Still clinging to a 2-point lead are the Golden Eagles. Lines up a 3-ball. It's going to be off and collected once again here by Cedar. Golden Eagles have yet to find their rhythm here in this second quarter. A mid-range jumper there. Goes off the backboard, and Golden Eagles out on a little bit of a break here. They're going to take the 3-ball here. And it's going to just barely rim out. Collected by Davis. They get that into Payne. Green with it up top for the Reds. They're just trying to find a spot. Long 2 there from Taylor Davis. It goes in. He leads all scorers with 9 points in this game. Bit of a tussle with the ball. Eventually, it was a good read, but was not quite ready for it. Will end up being a turnover here. And again, ball game all tied up, 23-23, 4:45 left here in this first half. Been a nice first half here for Taylor Davis. The drive here by Green gets it swatted away. Ball will stay here with the Reds. Big substitution time here. 3 coming in for Cedar, 2 coming in for Maple Mountain.
The Golden Eagles. Erickson.
As most of the starters come back in here for both teams. Struggle for the ball. Eventually it will be collected by Cedar. Excellent move, but comes up a bit short. Diving for the ball will be a decision of who touched it last, and it will stay with Cedar. Must have just been just off the fingertips of the Golden Eagles. There's a little bit of a discussion here between the refs, though, as they want to make sure that they get this one right. Because, yeah, it's just kind of a mad scramble for the ball as both teams flailing on the floor there to try to gain possession. But it will stay with the Reds. 23-23, 4:28 left. Davis snags it, kicks it out. The 3-ball is off for the Reds. They do get it back, though. Excellent effort there. Creating another possession here for Cedar. 3-ball off the rim. Collects his own shot, but then gets it stolen away by Jackson. Falls to the floor, and it'll be a travel. As the Golden Eagles will reset here after the travel call there on Jackson. And this thing is all tied up here. Really tight ball game here so far. A little bit of a swing here and there. First quarter mostly was in Maple Mountain's favor, and then Cedar came closing in at the end of it. Now has brought it to a tie here, 23-23, under 4 minutes left in the first half. Good move by Davis. Strong move, goes up with the left hand. Double digits now for the big man of Cedar. Good drive by Erickson, but leaves it short. Goes off the bottom of the front rim. Out on the break here are the Reds. Got 2 looks at the rim, missed both of them. Eventually is collected here by Erickson. 25-23 in favor of the visiting Reds. Bit of a crazy pass there. They do get it set. Drives from the corner. Reset up here up top with Erickson. Little long on the shot and grabbed by Davis. Looks like Cedar is going to call a timeout here. This will be the first timeout of the entire ball game. Again, the pace in this game has been just absolutely crazy. Probably good for both teams to be able to get a little bit of a breather here. Cedar with the lead here in this one, 25-23, 3:13 left in the first half. Cedar has struggled so far on the season, you could say, as they are just 2-12 so far, 0-4 so far in region play, so winless so far in region. And they are hoping to steal away a victory here from the Golden Eagles. And hoping that this timeout here can give them an opportunity to set up a nice play here on offense. For the Golden Eagles, they are 5-7 so far on the season, so just a little bit under 500. Have yet to play any region games so far. Again, restarting things here for the Reds, just right at about 3 minutes left here off the front iron. Oh, not collected, unfortunately, by Maple Mountain initially. A bit of a fight and a scramble there for the ball, and eventually it will end up going to Maple Mountain. And region play not starting yet here for Region 7 in 5A, as it looks like no teams yet have played any region games. 3-ball here for Lydier, lines it up a little bit long. Sounds like Cedar trying to push up the pace here with the Golden Eagles not being able to clamp down really so far here in the second half. Really haven't made any shots to be able to set up their press defense. So after saying push it, they are being a little bit more methodical here. Oh, had a potential open 3-shot there, but nice job by Cromanhook to close in on that. Excellent pass, and just finds its way down the basket by Green. Erickson gets it into Jackson. Jackson swinging it out. Back over to Erickson. Off the corner. Tries to get inside the paint. Left-handed up, and ends up being a foul here. The foul is on Jackson, his first, and first team foul here of the quarter for Cedar. So Cedar with the advantage here, 27-23, $1:51 left here in this first half. Stolen away by Jackson, and then nice heads-up play to get that over to Cromanhook. Tries to feed Day there, but unsuccessful. A little bit late on the pass. The foul is on the Reds, though, so it'll be second team foul. It will inbound from the baseline. Erickson with it. Wide open 3-ball, and it is down for Day. Excellent shot there by Cooper Day. 5 points so far on the day for Day. Now just a 1-point lead here for Cedar. Again, they are looking for a much-needed victory in a just kind of rough season for them so far, 2-12. Nice active hands there by Cromanhook. And forces just a very errant pass there. Turnover by Cedar. As now we're kind of seeing a bit of the defensive juices starting to come alive here for Maple Mountain late here in this second half. Again, just haven't been able to make a ton of shots, and so haven't really been able to set up their defense as nicely as they would like. There's been a lot of transition opportunities here for Cedar in this second half. Erickson with the drive, gets it into Jackson. Double teamed. He's going to force a jump ball, and that's going to give that to Cedar. Excellent effort there on defense by the Reds. They cling on to their 1-point lead with 1 minute left here in the first half. Imagine that they will try to be slow and methodical, but they don't. They get it up to Erickson. Erickson gets fouled. Reed with the foul there for Cedar. 13 foul. It will send Erickson here to the line. Quieter day scoring-wise here for Erickson. Just 3 points from what I've been able to keep tabs on here. 27-26, 49 seconds left in this second quarter. Erickson sinks the first free throw. This ball game is tied back up here at 27 apiece. Excellent job by Erickson to sink the first one. And he'll get the second one as well. 5 points for the Maple Mountain point guard. And they retake the lead here in this second quarter, 28-27. And the second quarter, in many ways, has belonged to Cedar, but they have been absolutely sloppy on offense here over the last couple of possessions. I say that, and then the Golden Eagles are then sloppy as well on offense. As Kromenhoek coughs it up, and trying to get out on the break here are the Reds. They kind of slow things down here with 22 ticks left on the clock. I think they will try to hold here for the last possession if they can. 28-27 Maple Mountain over Cedar here on Spanish Fork 17. Double teamed, they get it into their big man, Davis. Davis kicks it back over, tries to find their guy, and somehow it ends up right there with Davis, who's able to cash it in right before the second half. 13 points for Taylor Davis to lead all scorers, and it will help the Reds to reclaim the lead here, 29-28 at the end of the first half. Maple Mountain down by 1 here to Cedar. We will get you the second half when we come back on Spanish Fork 17. We will catch you, of course, before that for halftime. Hello, folks. Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. Second half of a very tight ball game here between the Cedar Reds and the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. 28-29 in favor of the visiting Reds here on Spanish Fork 17. On the broadcast with you today is Andrew LaRose. And Golden Eagles will start this off, and they get a nice open three ball. Look here. And knocking it down is Kromenhoek. It's his first bucket of the game, Solomon Kromenhoek. And it will give the Golden Eagles the lead here early in the second half, 31-29. Trying to tie this thing up here is Davis, who collects the offensive rebound and puts it back up. 15 big points for the big man of the Reds. Nice drive here by Erickson. Gets it stripped away, though, by Zach Allen. It will remain here with the Golden Eagles, though, but good hands there on defense by Allen. Bit of a move around there on offense. Looks like they were trying to maybe get that ball inside. Good active hands on defense by Engelbright, Luke Engelbright of the Reds. Open three ball here, a little bit long. There's a good look there from Elijah Lydiard. A little bit long, though. Ball is up top with Tippett. Stolen away. Good job there by Lydiard to jump in front of that one. Goes up with it, and leaves it just a bit short. It will be a turnover there for Maple Mountain. On the court right now is Tippett, Green, Engelbright, Davis, and Green for the Reds. Entry pass in there. Oh, long pass there. Yeah, not much that Erickson was going to be able to do about that. Bit of a wild pass there from Allen. As this thing is all tied up at 31-31. Couple of kind of rush turnovers there by the Golden Eagles. You get it inside there to Engelbright. Three ball up and in. Jackson Green sinks that one. He's got 6 points on this game. Kromenhoek with the drive, gets it kind of poked away from him. Erickson swinging to Allen. Allen with the 3-ball. It'll be off. It'll be off hands of Cedar. So it will stay Golden Eagle ball. 6:11 left here in the third quarter. The visiting Reds with the 3-point lead. 34-31. 3-ball lines up for Maple Mountain, and it rattles in. That'll be Nash Jackson, now in double digits, 10 points for the Maple Mountain big man. Reds try to get themselves set up here on offense. They'll reset things with Tippett up top. Swings to Engelbright. Engelbright to the corner to Green. Green trying to create some space and leaves that pass just a bit to the left there. Erickson collects, gets it into Jackson, and he will draw the blocking foul. Nice little, won't count, but 3-ball there from Allen. Good to see it go in, even if it doesn't count. Again, things tied up at 34 here on Spanish Fork 17. 5:33 left in the third quarter. Golden Eagles try to get themselves set up on offense for this inbounds play. They will get it over to Cromenhoek in the corner. He'll throw up a floater that will go down. Cromenhoek with 5 points here in this third quarter. His first 5 points of the ball game here. The press defense, again, when they're able to get it set up, has been something that the Reds have struggled with. Davis tries to put one up, and he gets just out-muscled there by Nash Jackson, who tries to get it out in front. Little volleyball set trying to get that thing back was Cromenhoek. It'll be a turnover here as the Reds will get themselves back out on offense. 36-34. 2-point lead for Maple Mountain, now under 5 minutes here in this third quarter. Mid-range J, down. Smooth jumper there from Jackson Green. 8 points for the point guard. As they're starting to find a little bit of offense outside of Taylor Davis, who's got 15 points. Golden Eagles getting a little bit more of a balanced attack. Basically, all of their starters are sitting at around 5 or 6 points at the very least, and then a double-digit effort here so far from Jackson down low with 10. Engelbright to the corner. They try to get it in there to Davis, who makes just a sensational move. Man, the footwork he has down low has been absolutely impressive as they retake the lead 38-36. 17 points from Taylor Davis. They just have really not had a good answer for him down low. Good feed, good lefty layup there, but leaves it a bit long. Jackson tries to find an angle, can't find it, and that will be off of Engelbright. Bit of a almost line change here as 3 Reds come into the game. Key Telling and Prisby coming in. Oh, turnaround jumper there for Lydier. He's been quiet since the first quarter. Now he's got 8 points on the game. 38-38. About 3.5 left. Another, was going to be a potential turnover eventually. Erickson maybe collects it. Looks like a foul finally here on the floor. It will be on Kelling. Kelling's first and second team foul of the quarter for the Reds. 3.5 left here in this third quarter. Erickson with it for the Golden Eagles. He will hand off to Cromenhoek. Cromenhoek to Lydiard. Lydiard around a couple of screens. 3-ball up. Oh, and rattles off the rim. Cromenhoek with a nice look there. Key with it for the Reds. Gives back to Tippett. Tippett gets it inside. And poked away here by the Golden Eagle defense. Get it inside to Jackson. Jackson bodied up by Davis. Throws up a beautiful right hook off the backboard. Nash Jackson, 12 points. Trying to go toe-to-toe here with Taylor Davis, and comes away with 2 points on that one and retakes the lead here for Maple Mountain, 40-38. 2:30 left here in the third quarter. Drive by Key, stolen away. by Allen. Allen tries to get that one up to Cromanhook. Cromanhook finds a lane, gets it into Jackson. Jackson bodies up a smaller guy, throws one up. It'll be off, but he does draw the foul. Mismatch there. Davis tried to get in there to double team, but a little bit late on that one. The foul is on Tippett's. 13th foul of the quarter. Second foul of the day for Tippett's. Jackson to the line and cashes in the first free throw. Day and Evans coming in for the Golden Eagles. Substitutions as well for the Reds. Strong off the back of the rim, so goes 1 for 2 at the line. Does extend the lead here to 41-38. 2:10 left in the third quarter. Tippett's with the ball up top. He will swing it to Payne. Hands it back off to Tippett's. Lines up a three-ball rainbow three. It'll be off the rim. A little bit of fight underneath the basket. Foul will be called here on Maple Mountain. It will be on Allen. His third foul and first of the third quarter. The Reds to inbound here. Good active hands on defense by the Golden Eagles. Allen gets it up. Almost had a nice breakaway opportunity there for Evans. 14th foul here for the Reds. Inbound upcoming here for the Golden Eagles. 3-point lead for the home team over the visiting Reds. Finds a nice cutting Cromanhook, who has really just come alive here in this third quarter. 7 points for Solomon Cromanhook. 43-38 now after the made bucket by Cromanhook. The Reds so far content to swing it around until they can find a good entry. They do get it in eventually here to Payne. Payne with a move, and he will get fouled by Jackson.
Fouls on Jackson is second.
Second foul on Jackson, second team foul.
Payne shooting 2.
It will send Payne to the line for 2. Payne has yet to score in this ball game for the Reds. So an opportunity for him to get on the stat sheet, and it will rim out. Misses that first one. 43-38, 1:26 left here in this third quarter. Substitution time here is starting to see some of the bench players coming in for both teams. And he's going to go 0 for 2 from the line, but the Reds do collect the offensive rebound on the missed free throw, so they do get themselves another possession. Key with it. Just drove into a double team, said no thank you, probably not so much. And Payne with it. He'll kick it on over. 3-ball opportunity for the Reds by Kelling. It will be off and collected by Day. Day tries to get that one out to the corner to Evans. It'll be off of the foot of Prisbray. And we'll stay here with Maple Mountain. 56 seconds left here in this third quarter. 5-point lead here for Maple Mountain. Trying to eke themselves closer to 500 on the year as they will be heading into Region 7 play with their next game. It will be the rivalry game against Spanish Fork. So excited to have that be the thing that kicks off Region 7 play. Stolen away by Day. Over to Evans. Evans tries to get that one off the backboard. Not a great angle. Active hands by Cromanhook. And collected there by the Golden Eagles. Again, active hands on defense, creating another possession here for Maple Mountain.
Fouls on Crowley, his third, 15 foul.
Third foul on Crowley, 15 foul. We'll send Richens to the line. And he will make the first free throw. It's a Britton Richmond.
Checking in for the Golden Eagles bench.
He will go 2 for 2 at the line. Richmond doing a nice job there to get his first points on the board and extend this lead to 45-38. Swarming defense from the Golden Eagles. Unfortunately for them, it'll be a foul. Can't knock the effort there as Jack Bench, the junior, absolutely swarming there on defense, and the team loves to see that effort from him. Stolen away by Day once again. 10 seconds left here in this third quarter. Trying to find some kind of shot here. Open look here for Richmond. Off the backboard and in before the buzzer. Britton Richmond making his presence known here at the very end of the third quarter. Makes his free throws, then makes a prayer of a three-point shot there right at the end of the third quarter. 48-38, Maple Mountain with a 10-point lead over the Cedar Reds. We'll get you the fourth quarter when we come back on Spanish Fork 17. Hey folks, welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. We've got the fourth quarter of this one between the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles and the Cedar Reds for you. Again, on this one, I'm Angela Rose. The score is 48-38. A big third quarter for Maple Mountain, getting themselves out to a double-digit lead here, getting big contributions from Solomon Cromanhook and Britton Richmond off the bench. 7 points for Cromanhook and 5 points for Richmond there in that quarter. As the starters kind of went a little bit cold there in that quarter, but got, again, big contributions off the bench for the Golden Eagles. For the Reds, it's mostly been Taylor Davis with 17 points. It's that's a wild shot there from number 2, Hayden Key. Collected there by the Golden Eagles. 3-ball opportunity here for Maple Mountain, as the shot there by Evans going to be a bit off. Reds with it here, and they've got work cut out for them here in this fourth quarter, down double digits. It's been a rough season so far for the Reds, just 2 wins. And at one point, they've had the lead a few times in this game, and it really was mostly back and forth for most of this game until the Golden Eagles really took control in the third quarter. The foul will be on Richmond. As first foul. Green was trying to drive on him, draws the contact as they send Engelbright over to inbound the pass. First team foul of the quarter for the Golden Eagles. They'll get it to Key up top. Green with it. Entry pass in. Backing up, trying to find an angle, and wow, that's a rather unconventional way of getting that one in, but a bucket there for Logan Payne, 48-40, and oh boy, I don't think Day was in any way ready for that pass, but thankfully for them, able to snag it and keep the possession alive. Erickson to Evans. Evans gets it poked away. Excellent effort from Engelbright, but it will stay Golden Eagle ball. A little bit of coaching as Evans was right there right by the sideline, so getting some instruction. It'll be Erickson with it up top. Evans gets it poked away once again. And good active hands here so far on this possession for the Reds. They are not making things easy here for the Golden Eagles, as this is what they need to be doing with being down 8, trying to fight and claw their way back into this one. Erickson's going to have to put up a crazy one as they just, I think, lost track of how much time was left on the shot clock. I had to put one up basically from halfway between the three-point line and the half-court line. Get that one inside to Payne. Key back over to Payne. Kind of loses control of the ball there. Tries to kick it out to the corner. And that will be Golden Eagles ball as Richmond able to get a hand on that one and make it so Engelbright coughed that one up. Richmond will head to the bench, and Allen will come back in for the Golden Eagles. As you'll see, most of the starters probably trickle their way back in. Jackson with it at the elbow. He'll kick it to Allen. Jackson with it again at the elbow. He'll drive on Davis. Hand it off to Erickson. Erickson to the corner to Allen. Allen with the lefty stroke there. 3-ball. Zach Allen with 9 points. Yeah, it's just been kind of a nice steady flow of offense for the Golden Eagles. Nash Jackson with 13, but otherwise pretty much everyone around the 5 to 9 point range for the Golden Eagles. Really just a nice combined effort on offense for Maple Mountain. And now extend the lead for 51 to 40. Really feeling in control of this one. Key just trying to get this thing advanced. They eventually do so. Nice press break there, honestly, by the Reds. Maybe they've kind of started to figure some things out, having enough ball handlers on the court. Erickson Euros puts up a pretty decent layup there. Takes the harm and will go to the free throw line.
Foul's on Green, his first team foul.
Foul is on Green, and it's the first team foul of this fourth quarter. 5:03 left in this ball game, and it seems like a good opportunity to take a timeout, kind of reset some things. Again, 5:03 left in this one. 51 to 40. Maple Mountain has the advantage over Cedar. Man, that third quarter was huge for Maple Mountain, really able to finally truly gain control of this game. They had moments, mostly in the first quarter, where it felt like they could have kind of pushed things and kind of gotten away from Cedar, but Cedar did a great job kind of at the end of the first quarter and throughout the second quarter to claw their way back into the game. Even took the lead a few times throughout the second quarter and early in the third quarter. But once things really started clicking for Maple Mountain, though, it's been their key to success has been making shots on offense, which then allows them to get themselves set up with their press defense. And the Reds really just did not have a great answer for the press defense basically all game long. So many turnovers were forced in this ball game. And so the Golden Eagles on track here to get themselves to 6-7 on the season. So one game under 500 as they will be heading into Region 7 play, which will start on the 10th. Their first game in Region 7 play will be up against Spanish Fork. And that will be, again, here at Maple Mountain. So, and a bit of a heater as well, as they have won 2 straight games. This hopefully would be win number 3 of that streak, as Erickson will cash that one in. 6 points on the game for the Golden Eagles point guard, 52-40. Fun to hear the few Reds fans trying to do what they can to get in the head of Erickson, but nothing doing there. 7 points for the point guard. 53-40 now for Maple Mountain. Key with it up top for the Reds. Again, just have struggled to find penetration here in this defense, really in this second half. Davis had 15 points in the first half and has been held to just 2 here in the second half. Mad scramble, bodies absolutely flying on this possession. The foul is going to be on Jackson, and it'll be his 3rd foul and the 2nd team foul on the Golden Eagles here in this quarter. Try to get the entry pass into Davis. He stays in, gets immediately double teamed and just kind of hucks one up there, I think trying to draw a foul, does not get it. And Golden Eagles will get out on the attack once again. Erickson handing off to Cromanhook, who will dribble it up top. Directing traffic is Lydiard. Oh, a 3-ball here for Nash Jackson. That's his 2nd 3-ball of the game. Got a decent stroke out there from outside for being a big man. 16 points for Nash Jackson, as he's now kind of starting to pull away here as a star performer here in this one. Oh, Lydiard trying to steal that one away, a little bit too eager there, as he'll get called on the reach. His 2nd and 3rd team foul of the quarter for Maple Mountain. Tippett will come back in for Green. 2 ticks over 4 minutes left in this game. Big 16-point lead here for Maple Mountain, really kind of feeling pretty secure here with now under 4 minutes left in this one. And continuing to swing up top. Key with the potential 3-ball there. Do eventually get it into the elbow to Davis, who then turns around, shoots it off the front iron. He'll get it again. Nice entry pass in there. A little bit strong. He'll get it back up again. And, oh, yeah, that'll hurt a little bit there for Erickson as he gets a ball right to his face. The foul is on Cromanhook, 4th team foul.
Davis at the line shooting 2.
So now maybe a little bit too aggressive on defense with the hands. I think trying to, just kind of force things a little bit here. So Davis to the free throw line with 17 points. A little bit strong on his first attempt. 3:37 left in this one. Maple Mountain feeling pretty secure here, 56-40, 16-point lead over the Cedar Reds. Again, just really hoping to use this game as a nice tune-up going into Region 7 play, as Davis will make the second free throw, and we'll go 1 of 2, 18 points for the big man. As there will be a little bit of a substitution here. Davis will come out. Big effort here in this game from the big man, 18 points, and he'll head to the bench. Erickson with it for the Golden Eagles. He'll give to Allen. Allen dribbling up top, back to Erickson, over to Cromanhook. Dribbling around, doing what he can. Gets it into Jackson. Still up top, have not been able to get it past the three-point line so far. They do get it eventually there. Erickson trying to direct Jackson in, and he'll leave up a floater and get fouled.
Fouls on Green, his second.
Foul is on Jackson Green, second team foul of the quarter here for the Reds. We'll send Erickson to the line. Erickson was 2 for 2 on his last trip. He'll leave this one short. And the score is 56-41, 15-point lead for Maple Mountain, 3:10 left. More substitutions as Davis will come back in. And so will Kelling, 2 of the leading scorers in this game for the Reds, hoping to spark something on offense. And Erickson will make the second one. 8 points for the Golden Eagle point guard. Score now 57-41, just a bit over 3 minutes left. Davis up top, he'll get it to Kelling. Kelling to Key. Key on the drive and throws up just a, honestly was a beautiful reverse. Had lots of English on it, but just not quite enough. And the basket once again by Davis. Davis now starting to find some things here in this fourth quarter. 20 points for the Cedar Reds big man. 2:40 left in this one. Erickson with the ball for the Golden Eagles. So I imagine they're content to mostly just milk clock here with the score up 14. Active hands there by Key. So Cromanhook will get the harm there. Third team foul for the Reds. Long inbounds pass into Cromanhook. Cromanhook trying to get that one into Lydiard. Lydiard with the right hand off the backboard and down. Elijah Lydiard had been scoreless so far here in this, it will scoreless in the fourth quarter. So now he's into double digits with 10 points. Oh man, absolutely dribbling into traffic there was Green. Tries to then give to Tippett. It'll be yet another turnover for the Reds. Substitution time here for the Reds. Engelbright coming in, and Jackson Green coming in as well. Jackson Green already in, my apologies, but Engelbright and Tippett that will be coming in there for Cedar. Allen gives to Erickson. Erickson back to Jackson. Jackson trying to fake out Payne, just was not able to really shake free there. The ball gets poked out, but it will stay Golden Eagle ball.
Timeout, Golden Eagles.
The timeout will be called by Maple Mountain with a $1.50 left here in this one. Game basically in hand here, 59-43, as Maple Mountain is set to go to 6-7 on the season, heading into Region 7 play. Again, they will be starting things off against their rival, the Spanish Fork Dons, on January 10th. That will be followed by a game with Springville. That one will also be a home game. So starting off with 2 home games here in the Region 7 slate. Probably a nice thing here for the Golden Eagles. Looking at the standings so far in terms of how they're doing in non-region play, Orem at the top so far, 10-3 on the season. Timpview 9-3, Springville 7-5, Wasatch and Salem Hills at 6-6. Cedar Valley right there with Maple Mountain at 5-7, and Spanish Fork at the bottom of the overall standings at 5-8. So they'll be starting things off with who might be deemed as kind of the lesser team of the region. Oh man, Lydiard is absolutely bouncing up and down, was so wide open there in the corner. They do eventually get it into Jackson, who gets his own board and puts it down. Nash Jackson now with 18 in this game, 61-43. Euro step in off the backboard and not quite enough there. Sets up the nice mid-range J though for Benson Tippett. That's his first bucket of the game. And now it's Cedar trying to set up the press defense, but Maple Mountain's seen that a little bit in, with their own play, so able to break it pretty easily. As Erickson trying to make his case there to keep the ball, but instead it will be a turnover here. And a couple substitutions here at the end of the ball game to get some of the deeper bench players into the game. It'll be Key with it for the Reds. Now under a minute left here, Key with a jumper. It'll be a bit too strong. Davis able to save it, and they keep things rolling here. Tippett tries to get it up. It will be tipped away and eventually collected here by the Golden Eagles. Absolutely getting just swarmed. As a nice effort there from the Reds, but yeah, a bunch of confusion there as Cedar will call the timeout. Yeah, kind of crazy sequence there with 39 seconds left. 61-45, 16-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Yeah, Region 7 play is going to be really interesting as, again, a lot of teams kind of right there within a couple games of 500 so far in the season. Really not any like teams that have looked bad so far, truly, in non-region play. Again, Spanish Fork with the worst overall record at 5-8, but the Dons always find a way to make things interesting. I mean, they technically actually even have a positive point differential. So, I mean, it's not like they're any slouchers. So there's not going to be any easy games here in Region 7 play, but on the same, on the flip side though, I mean, you really only have 2 teams that you'd maybe consider dominant in Orem and Timpview, as that one's going to be shot long off the back iron and tipped out by Davis. Substitution here for the Reds as they will take Davis out on defense and bring in Engelbright. Hopes of, I think, having a little bit more speed. That was almost dangerous there for the Golden Eagles. Richmond fell. That's Evans with a nice finish. Easily breaks the press there and gets himself a nice bucket and his first bucket of the game. Hard foul there. It's unfortunate for the Reds as Engelbright was able to make the shot. Second foul on Key, just a little bit too aggressive down there. 13.5 seconds left. Again, this is really just Golden Eagles needing to finish off this game here. They'll get it to Evans, who's a little bit lackadaisical there. Key trying to basically force one more possession here for the Reds. Loses the handle, though. So 3.6 seconds left here in this one. 18-point lead for Maple Mountain. So again, just needing to just kind of tick the clock away here as they will get it in the back. He'll just stand, take a couple dribbles, and that will be the ball game. Dominant win here for the Golden Eagles, really able to take control here in this second half. An 18-point win over the Cedar Reds, 63-45. Again, solid win here at the end of non-region play here for the Golden Eagles. 20 points from the visiting Taylor Davis. Really was a force down low, but he was matched by the Maple Mountain big man Nash Jackson, who had 18 points of his own. Really solid effort from Elijah Lydiard with 10 points, Zach Allen with 9, Cole Erickson with 8. But really our player of the game here for this one would definitely be the MVP Sports MVP of the game, going to Nash Jackson. Really did some great work against Taylor Davis. Also made a couple threes as well, so really nice game for Nash Jackson. For our crew here at Spanish Fork 17, I'm Angel Rose. Thanks for tuning in with us. Nice tune-up game here for Maple Mountain as they head into Region 7 play, and we will catch you next time on Spanish Fork 17.